Alrighty, what is going on, guys? It's your boy KuroJet here with another Wumpa League match. We got the first match of round 4 starting here. Nitro Crew versus FaZe Phoenix. We got a little bit of a treat today. Masses was unable to stream, so Atomic is going to be picking up the slack there, so you guys get to see some high-level Crash gameplay. We do got Moscow picking up the blocker role on the bottom left, and then on the right side we have the classic streamers from PX. We have Punk and we have Deathbell on the bottom right. So both the blocker POVs will be at the bottom. Inactive field players will be up top. So we do have a match, and we are actually starting right now. We have /2 waist deep, and we are on NC's host first. So let me get some music up for you guys, so we're not just listening to me drone on and talk. But yeah. So we are starting into the matches. Good God, Nightbot takes forever now. I literally do not like this program now. It actually kind of annoys me. Alright. Alright, so we definitely are off to the races here. Punk stream is a little bit ahead, but I'm not even gonna kind of like stress that. It's kind of annoying to try to sync it up. Especially since once you switch hosts, it's gonna change anyway. So either way, so yes, we do have Punk falling to his death there. Not exactly sure what happened there, but yeah, brother just kind of just took a dive at the aquatic mine, if you know that reference or goated. But anyway, not exactly sure what's going on. Neither team has secured any gems yet, but it does look like no, never mind. Punk will go ahead and save B gems for his team. A gems are still getting fought over. PX is in control of them, but Punk's going to try to go back over to B in order to try to stop these for a second. He does succeed in doing so, but he does have a Cortex on his tail, so Atomic going crazy. You will go ahead and pick up this Smog Surgeon and head back to Bank. Gonna drop a guard for Deathbell to have to deal with it. And yeah, he's gonna go ahead and get that score. Super simple and easy, making his team take the lead. And Nightbot, I'm gonna fight you. Like, you gonna play the music or nah? Like, what are we doing? Okay. Anyway, Punk does die to Atomic. He picks up a kill on Punk as he's traveling around, and Rail Reducer is out. 80% boost out here for NC, and they are winning quite handily right now. Atomic hiding behind the wall, giving just enough time. They only need 6 for this shrink ray, and PX has not done anything in order, and they have not put into it at all. Massis playing around the guard and the wall, and will go ahead and get the score. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and take that. Moscow dealing with Gemini and pretty much kind of commanding fashion. So Shrink Ray will come out for NC's side here. Punk tried to get the A-Gem Smog Surge, but basically just was not able to do so. Okay, he does go ahead and get it, but not really sure. He doesn't have the really viability to stay on a gem pad right now, and he will go ahead and get taken out by Massis. Or, yeah, Massis, excuse me. Atomic with the 140 heading back to the Bank has a Smog Surge. Actually, he's going to pick up some more relics beforehand, and also pick up B-Gems on his way back to the Bank. Might as well. And there he is, 196. 184 does get interrupted. Yes, his team will score, and so will he. Right in time for an 80% boost. That is a yikes. And now okay, doing the vent tech, sick. 15-16 on NC's side here. They're probably about to close this out. 250 on Crash. Yo, 250. Shout out to 250 Crash. All right, he will not get the 250, but they go up to 1850, and this match is almost over. They don't have a full grade yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if Moscow will go ahead and make the push. But he doesn't have any HP at the current moment, so. But Atomic does have drop off the win. He's gonna pick up this. He's gonna pick up the Blob Bomber, and he's gonna drop the guard. And let's see if they can make this final push. That will not be the end of the game. The boost ran out just as he was depositing, and it took him out of drop off the win range. That is super unfortunate. It gives PX just a little bit more time to put some more Wumpa on the board to make this differential a little bit higher. Okay, they do get to 775, but I mean NC literally only needs 13. So it's yeah, this is like Atomic jumps on bank and just kind of like picks up any crate, jumps on bank, and then yeah, that's it. But let's see here. He does have 75. He's gonna go for it. Punk on his own bank. They will get the shrink ray again, NC, and then yeah, that will be the end of the game once that happens. Yes. So the number here is 776. NC gets more than that. They will go ahead and take the point here. So we will be switching hosts. Typically, usually it's Punk host for PX. Not particularly sure if they want to try anybody else's host. Anybody but Gemini's, unless you guys want to be watching us, like, you know, just jumping everywhere. But yeah. So it probably will be Punk host. They also could give it to Death Bell. But yeah, the number here is 776 for PX. So they have to keep them under 776 and win the game in order to get the point. So this new stream layout that I have gotten set up has definitely helped the stream quality, and it's not as laggy anymore. So I'm kind of glad for that, because I'm pretty sure I was literally giving my laptop a stroke doing what I was doing before. So so this does work out better. It looks a lot better too, and so I'm definitely content with it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. But yes, so we will have that host change. Alrighty here. Alright, so we are starting up this match. Once again, the number is 776. So if NC scores more than 77.6, they will go ahead and get the win. Moscow's stream is super far behind. Let me try to fix that. Try to fix that really quickly. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if he has stream delay on or whatnot, but yeah. Alright. So yeah. So PX's side is actually just really, really far ahead, but either way. So alright, so Smoke Surge will come out on B-Gems. Punk will go ahead and pick that up for his team. However, 130 already on the board for NC. I'm assuming that was definitely just Atomic picking up whatever crates and just going immediately to the bank. So, yeah, you definitely got to watch out for that, especially when you have lower differentials. You're just like basically the team you could just really just bum rush scoring. It's kind of a strategy. PX does go ahead and get the 40% boost. There was a 160 or a 126 down there, I think, or something like that. But it did seem like it got interrupted. I'm assuming by Death Bell. She can't wander too far away from the bank, but she is trying to support. She is trying to support Punk on the gym. So yes, PX will go ahead and get the 80% boost here. Moscow having a little bit of issue. Actually, no, that's not true at all. Moscow having the whatchamacallit there, the fridge. But yes, yes, they will go ahead and get the score. But 270 on NC side, they literally only need about 506 more Wumpa, and then they will go ahead and take the point for this map. So Atomic does try to get on bank, but just gonna saw the plant and couldn't drop his guard, so he's just gonna go off and block for a little bit, and then all right, he's making his way back over there now. The plant's still there, but the plant is over. Atomic picking up some relics and some more crates because he did get hit by a stray bomb. Let's see what Atomic is doing. Moscow does get taken out. PX having 15 into the Shrink Ray right now. Gemini will get taken out by Atomic. Death Bell guarding the Shrink Ray and also trying to support her home bank. Atomic is going to jump on the bank and drop a guard, and he will not get the score. Trying to get the 75 in right now. He did get that score. It was like 73, though. He did get peppered with a couple shots from... got peppered with a couple shots from the Cortex Virtual. So 341 here, and a 40% boost coming out from, okay, 80% boost actually now on NC side. And the Shrink Ray, all right, Shrink Ray needing 3 on each side. Atomic on bank trying to deposit this 196, but yes, the Shrink Ray will come out for NC. And now it is a quad. There's a quad blocking attempt on NC side. Atomic's gonna have to, or excuse me, on PX's side, and Atomic's gonna have to go ahead and just run off and go do something else for a little bit. He was running out of HP. Death Bell doing her best to block, but NC did pick up the Smog Surge, which really just hurts it. It just hurts the viability. Will anybody get to score before this 80% boost on NC side? No, it will be over, and nobody did get to score. So 341 here. Moscow knocking everybody away with the trophy. You know, that... okay, yeah, trophy with Shrink Ray is actually kind of, like, yikes. I always thought, like, she was pretty good on this stage because of the Smog Surge. But, like, trophy Shrink Ray, like, literally every hit does knockback now. So that's actually kind of, like, crazy if you think about it. If your team's really good at getting Shrink Ray. But yeah, 514 now on NC side. They are about 262 away from victory. And PX has not really been able to put up too much of a fight in terms of the scoring. Punk does get in and gets and score the 85 though. So they do have the 788 now. So they've officially passed the threshold that they've officially passed that threshold that we were talking about on their side, but they still need to actually win the game. So Atomic's on B gems. We'll go ahead and take out a plant, but just does not think it's worth it and decides I'm going to just fuck off. So yeah, he just fucks off. He gets 15 relics. I believe he's holding it for the Shrink Ray, and the Shrink Ray is back up. His teammates have put in 5. He's gonna get A gems, and I think he's probably gonna make his way down there. So, oh, there's a garbage dump though. He does get the 15 in, and then the fridge comes out just to save him and give him some HP back. So he's gonna go get his Wumpa back, and he's probably gonna jump on his bank and drop this guard. Moscow doing double duty here with this fridge blocking the bank and the Rayo Reducer. And the Rayo Reducer will come out for NC. Guard comes out, and this actually might be the end of the game because this is very, very difficult to block. 654 on NC side. They are trying to score. The guard does get taken out. I believe someone just scored 3. NC doing a push scoring attempt. This will be the end of the game. So NC will go ahead and win the point here, getting over the differential that they need. So PX will go ahead and take the L on this one. Atomic gonna pick up the Smog Surge on behind PX's bank here, and yeah, that will be the point for this. Punk gets taken out by masses. Wasn't really paying attention to that one, but oh, the power drain up top. Common strategy on this stage. Very, very evil. It's just so out of the way, and power drain's range is just like ginormous. It's so obnoxious. Death Bell not being able to really do too much here with the Blob Bomber and not having HP. Moscow swinging around, grabbing some more relics, it looks like. He's doing some double duty, and also, I think he's trying to find crates so he can help win in the game, but Virtual will go ahead and score a 66. Death Bell getting a kill on Mexic, but Shrink Ray almost gotten by NC. They only need 4, so he does have the 4. He will jump on it and just gets it. He drops a guard as well, so yeah, another push. 40% boost on PX's side though. The game is actually tied 18-23 on both sides, which is just interesting. They both have the full gray bar, but one obviously has a guard, and yeah, okay, so NC will go ahead and take it just because of that well-timed boost. But yeah. I do believe they got a boost right at the last second there, right before Atomic scored, and yeah, that was exactly the case. So yeah, NC will go ahead and take that point. So let me. All right, so PX host, PX pick, 1 up for NC. All right, so looks like PX has picked Caverns, and it will be their host. So all right, so Caverns is the pick here. Moscow stream is so far behind. Like, I might actually have to pause it. That shit's actually like atrociously bad. So I don't know if there's gonna be any whatchamacallit picks here, so. So, Punk on Power Dream Coco, Gemini on Guard Catbat, Virtual on Plant Cortex, and Death Bell on Fridge Root. NC on Fridge Tropy, Guard Crash, Dump Cortex, and Power Drain Coco. So Power Drain on both sides, actually. Not a bad stage for it. Let me see if I pause this, will it bring him back up to speed? Because, like, brother. Oh, okay, he did switch to Brio, actually. Alright, let me see if this will do it. No, brother is just that far behind. Okay. And ain't really nothing I can do about it. He's just, I guess he really just has, like, stream delay on. Alright, well, that's a thing. Anyway, Punk's gonna go up to B-Gems. Death Bell wandering around in the middle getting some crates here. Atomic will get taken out by Virtual, and then there will be a 90 score on, there will be a 90 score. Why is, Moscow is like super far behind, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, why is this so far behind? He should, I mean, obviously he's playing the game, so. What the hell? That is, like, way, way far behind. I am so fucking lost on why that's so far behind. Okay, let me end Moscow stream. And then, yeah. I will get that back up. 1 second. Like, that is, like, actually fucking blasphemous far behind. Okay. Alright, please stand by for that. I apologize. Alright. Brother, he's just starting the match. What is happening? That is wild. I don't know why the fuck that's a thing, but, Jesus. Alright, well. That's a thing. Like, Moscow stream is, like, badly behind, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Alright, well, either way, NC actually does have the advantage here. Spirit Guardians is up. They only need 11. PX needs 19 on it. Death Bell blocking the bank and the Spirit Guardians with Rue Bombs. But Atomic does get on the bank and kind of just demand the attention. So it do be like that. So, but PX did get a little bit more. Get a little bit more in. They only need 10 now, but this power drain is kind of taking NC out. But they're still fighting for it, and Spirit Guardians will come out for PX. So they will go ahead and get that. But we are still trying to fight for B-Gems. And nice belly flop there, Punk. I didn't even think you could go through that gap when you're like Spirit Guardians. That's crazy. My man went directly through it. But yeah, NC does fall behind here due to the Spirit Guardians influence for PX. But they are still only like 200 behind. Punk gonna go back up to B-Gems, and will get interrupted by Moscow. And B-Gems will get captured by Moscow. PX scoring while Moscow not on bank though. So that is a big thing. But NC does have a 70% boost. And let's see what they do with it. So yeah, Moscow stream is literally so far behind, bro. All right, well, Atomic is currently cooking, so let me just take a look at his POV. Brother will drop the guard for his team with this 100% boost, and they probably he gets the Lonnie, but we do have PX's squad blocking hard. He's gonna try to jump on with Lonnie and just kind of stand still. All right, it did not work. Yeah, it did not work. He got hit by a stray Cortex bullet. Actually, I don't even know. Does Cortex's reticle work on Lonnie'd opponents? Like, Spirit Guardians is out, and NC needs one for it at the current moment, and that's actually kind of scary. And yes, Atomic is going to go ahead and score, taking their score to 1080. And again, they need one. Moscow trying to get that one in for them. But yes, let me the bombs are still coming out for Deathbell. PX needing 2. Punk will get taken out, and all right, his team will get the Spirit Guardians again, but Punk will not be able to get that. Will not be able to get the the benefits because he was dead. So his team was able to go ahead and pick it up, but he'll just have to ride the wave without it. Moscow stream has completely frozen for me now. I literally have no clue what's going on with this man's stream today. Like, I want to say it has something to do with maybe like the ads, but like, yeah, I don't know. Either way, like, yeah, he's about 500 points behind. That's kind of annoying, but yes, PX does have the advantage, 1684, and Punk is trying to safeguard C-Gems, and it does look like, yes, they will go ahead and get it. They do have a full gray here. Punk gonna jump on bank, will get knocked away by Moscow twice, and then the power drain comes out. He's gonna try to score. He does get the score off, and I believe Spirit Guardians is about to come up. Yeah, Spirit Guardians is up. Atomic very good at just jumping on the fucking epic relic station and just standing there menacingly and depositing. However, so this will come out, and that body slam will take Deathbell out from Africa. That was a very nice hitbox. Thanks, Toys for Bob. And then Alani will come out too to increase the durability of the Spirit Guardians, which is kind of yikes. Atomic gonna jump back on bank and drop a guard. His team kind of pushing here. They don't have a full gray because, you know, when you're Spirit Guardians, you kind of just eat a lot of hits just because you're big. However, PX does have only need 100 in order to win the game. So, and they do have a Lonnie active, so that's actually kind of bad. So they're going to need to pay a little bit more attention to the bank here if they want to actually close this game out. But even if they did close it out at this point, like, PX would have so much time because just, I mean, that's a huge diff. So, I mean, but I mean, even if they lose this one, like 1652 is also nothing to like sneeze at. So, Punk on B-Gems, having to fight Mexic and also Atomic. Okay, Mexic does get taken out actually. Punk's gonna go ahead and take out the B-Gems. Or, excuse me, not take out the person on the B-Gems, and now he has to deal with Masses. And yes, the victory will come to PX. Yeah, victory will come to PX. So they need to get to 1749. So we are going to switch hosts here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Moscow's. Everybody else's is fine. It's just Moscow, which is weird. So let me do this. Hold on. I'm going to close it entirely, and then I'm just going to restart. Alright. So let me just open up a new instance of command prompt, and I'm just going to restart it completely. It's just Moscow's stream. Everybody else's is fine, so I don't know what the hell that's about. Yeah, this is his live stream, but I don't know why the fuck it's so far behind. Like, that is wild. Alright, I might just like close Moscow's, because if it's gonna be this far behind, that shit's just not helpful. Like, at all. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and close Moscow's stream. It's not like super worth it. So, all right. So what is that? Bottom left. Yes. So we'll go ahead and just knock that out. I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's never done that before. It's weird because everybody else's stream is fine. At the very least, they're like relatively near each other by like, you know, give or take 5 seconds. But all right. So we're just gonna have Atomic on. We're just gonna have Atomic on NC's side. All right, match is starting. Yeah, I don't like these three are like within like 5 seconds of each other, but like Moscow's stream is just like lagging behind so badly. All right, match is starting here. Once again, that differential was 1727, was it, if I'm not mistaken? But we are on NC's host now, so let's see exactly what is going to go on. And while Death Bell is away, Atomic will play. And yes, no, he will not. He does not get the score off. And PX will get a 30% boost too. So, yeah, Atomic's going to go ahead and just abandon ship there, having met the strife of Death Belt and Virtual. He's going to go back to Bank now and try. Nope, he does get hit in the face with a bomb. And, yeah, having to deal with both of them, yeah, he's just going to go ahead and back off of that. %60 boost coming out from for PX, but not any scores done yet. This is one of the times where I wish I could actually see the blocker POV, but you know, rest in peace. Massis will get a score off having to deal with Atomic, and Atomic's gonna actually just do a little bit more maneuvering in order to get a score in. So, yeah, 60% boost is over for PX, and nothing was scored, which is unfortunate for them. And Spirit Guardians is out right now. Punk trying to get his relics in. Actually, he did get them in. It did not cost him his life this time. Death Bell away from the bank, and Atomic's going to go ahead and take No, he did not get to score. Unfortunate. Death Bell made it back just in the nick of time, but he will get to score the 130 and then go ahead and leave. So he's picking up more relics for his team. His team only needs 14 for the Spirit Guardians. Punk also trying to pick up some more relics. They need 12 on PX's side. He has 6 at the current moment. Death Bell has 3, so that's 9. He's going to put in those relics. Not exactly sure. And does Virtual get it? I don't believe Virtual did not have enough. So he needs 3, and Punk's going to go back down there to try to get it. And Spirit Guardians does come out for NC. I think that Body Slam from Atomic did it. He did have the rest of the relics available. And he's going to jump on Bank here. Or actually, no, he's not, because Minefield is there. However, he will use the guard to go ahead and clear most of those mines, and he's going to go ahead and score 70. So, Lamau. He's going to jump on A-Gems, get those flipped for his team. PX still has not scored anything, which is not really looking too good. 30% boost out for NC, and they do get a 60% boost now, and they score up to 588. So Punk running around with a Lonnie speed boost. B-Gems coming up. Does look like he's going to go ahead and try to fight for these, but he will be met with Atomic and Masses. All right, they both dip off. Masses drops a power drain on the platform to the right of the bank. And yes, NC's going to go ahead and score about 300 on the bank in one fell swoop there. So 66 scored for PX here. Punk going to jump on bank. But Moscow is there and will interrupt Gemini and him from scoring. Death Bell having a little bit of trouble here, not being able to really not being able to really help her team with the blocking. She seems to get swarmed. Also, Spirit Guardians is out. Punk is gonna get taken out by Masses. I thought he got taken out by the guard, but that was not the case. Spirit Guardians does come out for NC again, and they do have a massive lead of 1177. And he's going to jump on the bank with this 40% boost, and will with the Lonnie as well. He does get the score off. I think he did take a little bit of chip damage there. So 1366. They are about 400 away from that threshold, in which case they would win this set. So PX has a lot of ground to make up for here. But I don't believe they can. I really wish we had Moscow's POV, because like he must be blocking his ass off. Either that or he's getting some massive help. I mean, like, no pun intended, maybe Masses is helping him. I really don't know, since we don't have Masses' POV either. But like, Moscow must be blocking his ass off, dude. Because I really wish we could see it. Like, damn, what a time for his stream to like be like super laggy and behind, man. Atomic's gonna drop a guard for his team, but does not have the HP to sustain for himself. But Masses did get to score, it looked like. Atomic instead just gonna go off and go fight for or go get a gem set instead, and then he's gonna ping for the relics up at B-Gems because he can't pick them up anymore. And Masses is gonna go ahead and swoop those up. Very good teamwork. I really like that. I really like that call out. And then the Spirit Guardians will come out, and wow, he almost died with 15 relics there. But yeah, he's gonna go ahead and back off. He's gonna grab the Lonnie and try to heal up. There is a garbage dump active on it, so he can't even actually just jump into it. Punk having... Okay, alright, they need one relic on PX's side in order to do this, but NC is so close. If they get the Spirit Guardians, it's really over. Okay, PX does go ahead and pick up the Spirit Guardians, which is really, really good for them. Death Bell should have no problem blocking at the current moment, so her team needs to score now. It needs to be now, not later, not tomorrow, now. They need to jump on that bank and they need to score. It just sucks. Oh my, I actually think they already lost. 17, what was it? What was the diff? I think it was like 17, was it 1776? I think they lost already, actually. That's like super unfortunate. If they didn't lose already, it's actually really close. Because I remember it was 17 something. Was it 17-27? I don't even remember. But if that's the case, I actually think it's over already. They did have a 70% boost during their Spirit Guardians, and it wouldn't surprise me if Death Belt did just get overwhelmed in that case. But I actually do think that I think it's over. Okay, it's definitely over now if it wasn't before, but it's definitely over now because I know they didn't have a diff that was in the 1800s. So NC does go ahead and get this point, and thus they will win this set. So this doesn't. So they're just playing it out in order to finish it. This is like one score away on NC side. But yeah, I really wish we had Moscow's POV like 100% because like he must have been blocking his ass off, dude. Because like I really, oh my god. And Atomic just adds insult to injury with the fucking body slam spin. That's a new one. I've never seen spin have the hit properties of body slam. So he's doing it and canceling it so fast. And then yeah, they will go ahead and score. NC will go ahead and take this 2-0 over PX for week 4. But yeah, body slam spin on Punk to go ahead and dumpster him into the fucking abyss of the caverns. Okay, good god. But yeah. So I really wish we had Moscow's POV though, because like Moscow was really blocking hard. Like yeah, 11-17. Yeah, he did that. He did that by himself. So like, jeez.
Wanna make this party you don't wanna skip. Gonna be a show to remember.